I'm going to go over a little small air compressor from the company AUXITO. Check this thing out. I have been very impressed with this. This is a smart electric pump. It's the A301. And let me just go over some of the kind of features of this thing. It has a car mode, a motorcycle mode, a bicycle mode, a ball mode, which, you know, basketball, football, soccer balls, anything like that, or a custom mode where you can just adjust it. And you can adjust it all the way up to 150 PSI. It has bar, PSI, KPA, which I think is a Canadian standard, and kg/cm. Product size is 2.75, 1.7, 6.3, and that is in inches, by the way. And it weighs about a pound. USB output, by the way, it has a USB output coming out. This is the box it came in, but what you do, I've already used this thing. It comes in this little package right here. I love that they give you an oversized bag. How many companies give you a bag it's so small you can't even fit the product back in? It's a pretty cool little bag. USB-C cable, you can see right there. Got 10,000 of those things. And inside of here you get a floaty, like for, actually I'll just open them up here and show you what you get. Get rid of that. So this right here would go to like a swim ring or something like there, basketball, football, soccer ball, needle right there. This one is for a Woods valve, which I think is like a European type standard on bicycles, motorcycles, things like that. And that's a Presto valve. We have the Presto valves. I have a couple of bikes with Presto valves. You do get a little set of instructions. It's down in here, but you know what? I don't need the instructions because I already used this thing. Let me show you. I really like the length of this cord. Look how long. Finally, a company made a long enough cord. I have another one, the cord's like that long, so this thing don't even fit down in there good. And they, instead of a screw fitting, check that fitting out. That is like a, kind of like a twist lock fitting. So it goes in there like that, and it just twists down in there. And here, let me show you some of the features on this thing. You've got the light feature right here. Mash that light. Hold that down. Or actually, no, you got to turn it on first. To turn it on, you're going to hold it down. It's going to go through that. Shows that it's on. It's 40 PSI. Hits a button. Light feature there. Flashing. And then a red light. So that'd be great if I was airing up a tire on the side of the road and I needed a light. That is very handy. You could just have that. It's setting like that and it shows a little red light. Is that not cool? That's a good feature to have. You can adjust it right here. You know, they have the custom on here, but you can actually adjust it for whatever. And then over here, it goes through the cycles. There's the basketball custom 40, that's my car. So I already set this up. I aired up my car tires. My car tires go all the way up to 51 PSI, from 32 to 51. And I usually run about 40 PSI in my car tires and my van tires. So what I did, I went ahead and set this up, tested it out. It worked just fine. I had it set up. It aired up both my tires. I love the fact that as soon as you screw this in, it gives you a tire pressure gauge instantly on it, and it lets you know. And it worked just fine. I also use this on a small bike. I have a little small bike that I used it on, and it seemed to work just fine. I keep this in my backpack when I'm biking or like when I'm driving. This is something I'm going to have in my van at all times, just in case I need to air up a tire or help someone else. That's one of the longest cords, like I said, I have ever seen on one of these things. You do have to be careful. This does get a little hot when it's getting, because of the friction right there, it will get a little hot. There's the USB-A output, so if you just need to use this as a charge bank, I don't think I'll ever use that feature, but you know what? It's great to have that feature just in case. Charge coming out, charge going in right there. So if you need to charge it up. So yeah, this is something I think I'm going to be carrying with me while I'm biking, driving in my van. I'm just going to leave it in my van at all times, and when I go for a bike trip, I'll throw it in my little backpack. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the AUXITO air compressor, mini air compressor. Look at that, size of my hand. That's how small that thing is. See you all in the next video.